and we see how things will go. Credit to Globe TV. Yes, credit to Globe TV. Omada Roma. And BBR yetimi ede pick him up. But you love the Obuasi pitch. From what I'm seeing on my screen, you love the Obuasi pitch pa. Ejina so pa. Not just Obuasi pitch, no. A fan onto my pefra. To wherever you are watching us from, like I said, don't forget to subscribe to the Dauda. Should have started this game to keep the the pressure on the SAMARTEX defense. Obia on adventure and Obia on how who senka this particular game and I say Coach Ogum senka a kind of so faso nanka or sheshen and yoma. So it is quite interesting. We'll see how things will go at the end of the day. Well, these are some of the things that we all discuss about. Well, let me go through the comments. Well, I'm review. Also, what is wrong with Ogum? Dangerous game like this, and you are doing an experiment. Well, let's pray that it goes well for him, or else he would definitely hear from us. A bad strategy against a formidable side, Lord Amoa, and a Siedu will be exhausted, and his 3-back will be exposed. Okay. He should count on Intim. He should count Intim out because he will get lost as usual and we will lose control in the midfield. Obia on the sergeant, but Obia Nyabotre. We see Koroko 3, SAMARTEX 0. Good, that is positive. I prefer Saka to chase Saka as 10, Entry as 8. Okay. So, but my problem is with the defensive midfield. Okay. As a fabulous, the greatest. We are winning by 2-0 today. Like I said, Obia on the opinion. Obia or how or who's a game, no? I say echo Obia. Like I said, Obia. Our how or no onyayanka bono. Ensifa enko emfa. Like I said, very soon both teams will be coming to the field. And everything else would continue. Everything would continue. This our coach love to play Che and in team. And he keeps Saka and Bassi on the bench. So he's talking about Saka and Bassi. Fernando Wisdom Bassi. I know him and all can say why is Saka and Bassi on the bench? Okay. Mate. The version house was na yaka. Ebra yetin kunyo iso. Okay. Ya buache ose Koroko 3 SAMARTEX 1. Good. Comments na ni ekusu aye kan no. Enti oba, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay. Mamenko ASO TV. Francis Kofi ose win for Fabulous. We say subscribe. Good. I don't know how much Intim has paid Ogum. Obedo usu. Obed Mesra. Uye me name. Why I no be the akwa kwashem se me na maka. What you say? Okay. Hey. Okay. Megusu kind comments no. Or say why Kotoko is playing 5 defenders. We don't play 3 back with 5 defenders. He should push Blade to the midfield. Bacho munyabotre. Okay. I dreamt that Kotoko scored by 1-0. We also say win for Kotoko. Where your comments are earlier on about and make kind. I'll go back to the comments again. The 3-back will help us. Sake of our defenders are very good. So that is what I've been saying. Obia on your opinion when it comes to issues. Good. Lawrence, Jesse, also always attacking in team. Yes, Lawrence. That the individual differences. Francis Atos, no Kululu referee today. Ochemai, or say today's match is more than a final. Emmanuel Efa what the aba make kind or more the aba earlier on. I make kind more the so about fresh. No, I'll say 3 back or 4 back. Kotoko will win today. What I say? Or see the miensa jine chiri ho. Ye the 9 jine chiri nkunimdie ebe asante kotoko dia. Eno ono so dia wode aba. Nkunimdie ebe asante kotoko dia. Ono so dia wode aba kama. Ye ho adwuma ede amamo. Na aboama bibia akoyie. Kunimdie na ye nyina eguso twen se ebe asante kotoko. Okay. Million coaches on the bench. A million coaches on the bench. Ogum should make sure we win. Hey, Obed. Commentary SOTV. Obed. Why hey yeah. People might think I am here. Your friend Obed Owusu to Obed Mr. Na me mo abotre. Robert. Also, what formation is Ogum playing? Hey. Today, I've decided to keep quiet kakra because it looks like any time that I defend in Team Enche, the attacks turn from them to me. Surprisingly, both a few almost a man for the Bameso. Until I can't comment, me and Gasamen can't hear. Steady game, red shirt boys, good. DJ, Okanja, Osekoroko 2, SAMARTEX 0. Very soon we'll be joining the feed at OBUASI. Both teams will be coming to the field very soon, and we'll enjoy what they have for us today. You ever heard your mummy and Wama or your Jumeti Ayeba Bedin in Neno? The Omwama no. Obed, I'm disappointed in you, Pa, for saying individual differences. Tell them the face. Tell them in their face that such behavior is very appalling. Okay. Do you know how these teams attack? How these things attack those? Oh, Pacho, come back again. Yeah, or Sambra. But Matawasi, you are trying to say these comments not psychologically, they affect in team. Yes, they affect in team. So now you are looking at OBUASI pitch, solid. Pitch ni jina na so den. Wow, teams a pitch no a camera. It is unfair to attacking players. Yeah, you have a point though, but like I said, individual differences. Obia was send your betre na adwen. Wo adwen kire ne me adwen kire enye pe. Sa so na unu adwen kire nti. Normally I try to welcome all opinions for the sake of adwuma na no. Yeah. George Wafin team. Hey George. Okay, I feel Mate George the say. Good. George the ana o tie will be amewo. Baby the American and one George so can enti. Me the pastor George what can be atome the so. Enti players na church no. Charles Frimpong, I'm sure you were talking about who bisa Baba Mahama na Baba Yaya. Because Baba Mahama the himself I think he's playing in India. He's in Asia, let me put it that way. But Baba Yaya na obisa de Baba Yaya the bench. Good. Baba Yaya or bench. I know any day free wa mede ema. So quickly we'll join the feed from OBUASI. And we'll pick the live commentary and supply it to you. Yambo Globe TV for Abaso. The own nyina omo doom ni say here doom. Doom na the best we can do here is to give you an audio commentary. And the media may come and okre. Enti yambo mabaso. Omada Roma. But I'm loving the quality of images. The quality of images and no FPA. Manage hon. So enche yebe call OBUASI. Na yakwa feed no. Na yehudi ebeye. Na aboama bibia etimi akoyie. Ebe call OBUASI enche. Na aboama bibia etimi akoyie kakra. Na yehudi ebeye yebeye wo ho. Yehudi ebeye wo ho. Na aboama bibia akoyie. Etimi akoyie kama. Na yehudi ebeye ho. Yehudi ebeye ho. Well, both teams are on the field, and we are ready to enjoy that. Hey, internet you no anya rough no srawa we are rough samasi. Okay. Very, very impressive images. Yes, like I was saying, wages. Impressive, pa. Bibia the din. Yes, Bibia the din. Na enone dia oha. Yede mamo. Enone dia oha yede mamo. Na Bibia etimi akoye. Also, very soon we'll be hitting Obuasi. Na yede dia kebu nyina no. Edi ababe somo. Na Abuama Jumedi netimi akoye. So it's all about the feed not giving us any trouble today. Nyame ehune manyina amobo. Good. Nyame pacho mamun kontoko bia wechire ho. Mamun kontoko bia esremo a. Mamun kontoko bia wechire ho. Mamun kontoko bia wechire ho. Mamun kontoko bia wechire ho. Okay. Na yen shase. Yentimi enhye Jumedi na se. Yentimi enhye Jumedi na se na yemfa ye honko share radensa na erade emfa yentu fa emfa yenko obuase na good.
Stand revealing for Commentary-ASANTE KOTOKO. In terms of quality, what do you expect? Both teams are giving us the best of players in the Ghana Premier League, and I believe that based on history, Kotoko are yet to lose again at OBUASI Linkley Sports Stadium. And I believe that this time around they can maintain the momentum of not losing a game against any opponent at home. And I believe that looking at their numbers, they played 1-1 against Young Apostles, 1-0 win against Inswatraman, 1-0 win against Accra Lions, and this time around they are here again against FC SAMARTEX, defending champion. I believe that the game is going to be interesting, but the game is going to be one of the best we've seen so far in this season.
Kotoko yet to taste defeat this season. Out of the 5 games they've played, they have had since last season. Emmanuel Anquick's touch, a hit from Godwin Sefa, control from Justice Belay, Samba O'Neill's ball to Intim. It goes back to Samba. Frederick Asare calming the team down. He's gathered some experience from the national team, Frederick Asare. He's been there over the past few seasons, and that is actually building his confidence. The Timber boys move the ball back to Kofi Ban. Ban gets it up. Justice Billy turns well. Miscommunication between the attack of Commentary-ASANTE KOTOKO, and that was a good move but wasted. They have recorded their first throw of the game, taken quickly by Lord Amoa. Amoa crosses. Emmanuel Adusian gets the block, and Kotoko gets their first corner of the game.
Both teams are trying to give us the best of football in terms of playing the ball on the turf, and we are not going to see a lot of long balls in this game. SAMARTEX are playing confidently from the back, likewise Commentary-ASANTE KOTOKO. They are all trying to be calm, to maintain the tempo to their level, and I believe we are going to witness the best game.
Ball taken by Lord Amoa, the header from Justice Blade. The direction wasn't what he wanted, and you can see him showing disappointment in himself.
SAMARTEX played 3 away games. They drew all the 3. 0-0 against Dreams FC. They drew 1-1 against Karela United, and also 0-0 against Mediama. Another away game against Kotoko.
Justice Billy heads. Lord Amoa fighting for it. Blake gets it back. This is in team. Samba O'Neill. Amwa.
Kotoko into the advantage. It's many here. Our OBUASI Lenke Stadium. Sima Miensanye. Obian Fabon to the Enquatra. Lord Amwa. Lord Amwa Commentary-ASANTE KOTOKO and Patrick. And I airport went back to the Commentary-ASANTE KOTOKO Lord Amwa. Lord Akoreki. Lord Apoya is a character that is displayed. What's it out for play? Samba O'Neil goes to the West Yanks of Kofiba, SAMARTEX pressure Yamusopa. Asante Kotoko Pali pressure. Asante Kotoko Pali pressure. Kofiba on the Kutabarama. Asante Kofiba. Whatever of Kimo. Kofiba. What I want to send. Kofiba Pian Tente Asante Kotoko. Samba O'Neil. Wao ineba tudeleja Commentary-ASANTE KOTOKO Prosper Mateo kuma result is no tribaka Commentary-ASANTE KOTOKO Prosper Mateo kuma result is no tribaka. Last season now what match for him in the first round. SAMARTEX Nakono LT SAMARTEX Okana Tente Bona Kokoti number 12 assistant watching Cotton now to straight to the wetlands of goalkeeper Fred Kasari Astoya Tinabia Fred Kasari. One of Akate player to the 7 com. Fred Kasari. Wakate player to the 7 com. Obiansedi. 1-0.7. SAMARTEX 1996 nil. OBUASI Lenke Stadium. Bona Kakoti. Commentary-ASANTE KOTOKO. Jamana Bona Koti Fred Kasari. Asari Atibona Tuakama. Fred Kasari. What chip Yabono so Tente. Referee say young 220 SAMARTEX. Line wine no say young 220 Kotoko. Center referee say that referee say young 220 SAMARTEX. Line wine no say young 220 Kotoko. Center referee say that young 220 SAMARTEX. What to them justice in Kunku play Nante. What to the OBUASI justice play. What Kwache Bonakoti to save a blow. A chip Chabon to Tedema. Samba O'Neil Samba or the one by the name. Samba O'Neil personality. A ball in long stretching ball. Or Chicha, Lord Samoa, Simlica, Lord Samba, Samba O'Neil say, what charity, what done who beautiful, what Pia, and content and what done who beautifully. Now, Patrick Cassia will say, Edama, Samba O'Neil, say, what charity, what done who beautiful, what Pia, and content and what done who beautifully. Now, Patrick Cassia will say, Edama, Samba O'Neil, on the team on entry, and Champion about to serve a blow, Jama entry, and Champion, just play the ball by the name, 1 man 90 cross camera, Jamana, what are 2 Lord Samoa, Quananim, Lord Samoa, Ben cross now, Lord Samoa, what cross about the 10. That's it, what freaking and study, 499 for maximum, 499 for maximum, I bet someone to me a 499 for maximum. SAMARTEX 1996, I'm going to want the bomb in SAMARTEX. What Pia Bonaban Pinti, what she Sapon Saponate, Bonatanchi, Bonacote, at Tusiao, what Jaitema Kofiba, Bona Tente, Astambo, Banafo, Captain Play, what King Edema Joseph Ablo, Ablotia, Sampondel, what Tusiao, what Jaitema Kofiba, Bona Tente, Astambo, Banafo, Captain Play, what King Edema Joseph Ablo, Ablotia, Sampondel, what Bonafam, the Bonaban, Samba O'Neil, what Temo Intim Menu, what come to justice play, I take to them, play, I'm a connecting, play, and power pian, and I'm to say, I better far, I better more, what Jama, Lord Samoa, Lord Samoa, I better more, Lord Samoa, the border calling him, Lord Samoa, what Cote, that big corner, a corner. Kotoko boy, I better more, what Jama, Lord Samoa, Lord Samoa, I better more, Lord Samoa, the border calling him, Lord Samoa, what Cote, that big corner, a corner. Kotoko body here at SAMARTEX 1996. Asante Kotoko Bo and yet SAMARTEX 1996. Economy inside in the first half. SAMARTEX in Yamba Tukra. Nina into Asante Kotoko credit corner for Asante Kotoko. Now Lord Samoa, Wapeta at the core. Bona Kotoko. Sima and Wachine. 8 minutes. Music Kofiba Trapetanoso. Kofiba. What person sunti medical team da kwa Kofiba Asante Kotoko nota Sima enwo chinye 8 minutes. Music Kofi Bar pressure so. Kofi Bar, what pressure so see? 97 FM Promise 102.7. Music SAMARTEX 1996. America team now pressure so. One more goalkeeper Kofi Bar. Just back Novenyo. What sorry warm up. Just back Novenyo Promise 102.7. Music SAMARTEX 1996. America team now pressure so. One more goalkeeper Kofi Bar. Just back Novenyo. What sorry warm up. Just back Novenyo. Former goalkeeper Emma Nations FC. What sorry telling now so. Why warm up? I mean, we say goalkeeper no. SAMARTEX America team Nipamiano.
Oh, you
Waka Kocha. Goalkeeper no so.
101.7.
Asija eko eti ama whatever electric cars. Whatever electric cars ko ho. Missing kanya bia ho part no be dia to. Ewo whatever electric cars from the real light, corner light, curtain light, original certified cables now play. We shall form an ethics commission of Ghana. I'm not satisfied and the cables in the we shall form call Megako Chippy. Not the Bianco Yama previous runabout the premises of Ayapa FM and whatever electric cars I want. You have to game no say something coffee bar so coffee bar Yabostima and Kune. You Rosiva Duanasa. SAMARTEX nail Kotoko nail coffee bar. One day just a call ASANTE Kotoko for my pim Dabi. We born a Kota line train never to the Yabostima and Kune ASANTE Kotoko. Cotton Sefa. Once me and Fat Bonabati. Say that is play and to your Piabona to show. ASANTE Kotoko to the SAMARTEX justice play Pia at the Joseph Block. Joseph Abloy, Nico Keeper, Frederick Kasari, captain for the side. Fred Pia, Bonaco, Cotton Sefa, once me and Fat Bonabati, say, Justice Play, what them with them Ablo to Justice Play, play at OBUASI, Justice Play Pia, Lord Amwa, Amwanya play PM, play, Wakwete, Wanakoti, Joseph Ablo Pia, Dema, Justice Play Kakanani, what them at the Manolanchi, and Kababate, pass the Kama, Manolanchi, what cat long pass, baby. No boy, no back happening. I brought to Justice Play at OBUASI, Justice Play Pia, Lord Amwa, Amwanya play PM, play, Wakwete, Wanakoti, Joseph Ablo Pia, Dema, Justice Play Kakanani, what came at the Manolanchi, and Kababate, pass the Kama, Manolanchi, what cat long pass, baby. No boy, no back happening. And see, SAMARTEX about to the ASANTE Kotoko. SAMARTEX about to the ASANTE Kotoko. Now, SAMARTEX, I'm going to Kutabono. What to the Abanti, Bonabati, Akwati Sapon control, Akwati Chabono. Jemo Atibana Bache, Hilary, Atapo, Kofia Basimo, Jemo, Atema, Ivana Christian, Lotamwa, Wapia, Bonakoti, Abetamwa, Kofia Basima, Abetamwa, Wachu Jemo, Atema, Lotamwa, Amwake, Lotamwa, Quananim, Lotamwa, Wakope, Nebua, Wabatobo, Wapakama, Kumasi ASANTE Kotoko, Patikasiadu, Wajaya Bache, Bonabadi, Samba O'Neill, Sotono, 96 Kofia Basima. What's the 96 Kofia Basima? What's the Kofi Bar goalkeeper for SAMARTEX? Kofi Bar Piabono show. ASANTE Kotoko nail. SAMARTEX 1996 nail. What's the one with SAMARTEX? Womu Piabono. Bonakoti. Felix control. Somebody said to the floor. Bonaba Santro for Samba. Wakim the floor. Bonabati. Patrick Asiadu. Asiadu are returning on the Banawate. Roger to foul them out. Patrick Asiadu. Come out play. I'm on play from Chelsea. And it was Yakai, Emma Krobia Sante Kotoko, Bonekuta, Samba Chai, Joseph Ablo, the body by the name, Justice in Kunkuble, Wajabia to them, Pia, Lord Amwa, Jemo the call, Tim Manu, and Tim Manu too, Lord Amwa DM, Lord Amwa Timalfa, and the train never to the Tia, Asante Kotoko. Emmanuel Tusion, one of the Kutabana SAMARTEX 1996. She ought to return to Emmanuel Mama. One Justice Play, Emmanuel Mama, or a name, one of the SAMARTEX. What I pass on a pass now of Gordon Sefa Pia. Now, SAMARTEX on the move, Hilaria Tabo, Gordon Sefa crossing the Apim Nipa, Bona corner for SAMARTEX 1996. She want to return to Emmanuel Mama. One justice play. Emmanuel Mama. Or a name. One of the SAMARTEX. What I pass on the pass now. Gordon Sefa Pia. Now, SAMARTEX on the move. Hilaria double. Gordon Sefa crossing the Apim Nipa. Bona corner for SAMARTEX 1996. Ghana Premier League match at day 7 is nil here. OBUASI Lenkley Stadium after
and he wins a foul.
13 minutes. After 13 minutes, it's nil here. OBUASI Lenkley Stadium. A corner for SAMARTEX 1996. Gordon Sefa. One day, SAMARTEX. Wakona champion tete kokokana for later work out Timika. We wish what the Sefa. We are starting for
good block from Josefa Blow. And SAMARTEX will have their first corner of the game. And the third in total.
Last season, Emmanuel Mama scored 6 goals for FC SAMARTEX. This season, he scored 1 goal against BBN Gold Stars. So, Kotoko must keep an eye on him.
Godwin Sefa. And the referee says this will be a foul for SAMARTEX.
Very advantageous. At this point, you can call for award the man of breaking Chelsea. The informed days of Glasner Waku. They're going to give the best of kicks from this spot. Very sensitive zone. Freddy Kasari must be careful.
And for now, we have Godwin Sefa, Ebenezer Ukraine, and that of Felix Jr. Kudria. Sefa leaves it for the 2. Ball being shot inches above the crossbar.
4 games between these two teams. Kotoko won 3, they lost only 1. So in terms of head-to-head, historically, you give it to Commentary-ASANTE Kotoko, and they are playing with confidence.
This is in team. A blow. Patrick Asiedu. Fans are here to support, dare to dream. Albert more tense. Ebenezer Ukraine. The fans are calling for something, but the referee thinks otherwise.
SAMARTEX are draw masters so far in the league. 6 games before this game, 2 wins, 4 draw. They scored 6 goals and considered 3. So in terms of giving you a very balanced game, SAMARTEX are there with the numbers.
And the referee has stopped play. For Emmanuel Mama to be attended to.
It looks like for the sake of anything beyond Monfanchen, we just have to switch and get the job done. Because the first feed coming from Globe TV is not really the best. So we have to change it and get the job done. This is how we are going to do it. We are going to switch to a different feed because their feed, then we run the commentary from. It's so slow. It's so slow. And so you have to bear with us when it comes to this particular, I don't know, massive network issue. Let's switch to this particular feed now. Yemfa commentary no so and so emfa mamo. Because senior Globe DNA, Sen one year they twice so they are not just a humano, a bad thing, Eddie Amayina, a baby, a wobia. Because from what I'm seeing in the studios and from what I'm watching, it's not really the best in team. You just have to understand us now. You have sent a bit to me a cage and a goom. Now, Abuama Bibia, Etimi, Akoye. Well, what you here? This is SO TV and also this is Bono Ewo Sorry. Sunday, Aqua Command in team back to Samba. And Ejumano Air Coso, Wechiro, Samba above and Finfin, Ya Jeff in some SAMARTEX and Econo, Bibi bit me a Siana Debbie. Okay. Bona Kwakudi Manuel entry on the far right, entry Esther Povers, where rap box room entry bit maybe rubber shot corner for Asante Korokwana. Debbie. A goal kick for SAMARTEX. Goal kick for SAMARTEX. After the shot from Lord Amwano and Timmy and Kwankotatrem Amabon Assasam. Bear with us. We are doing everything possible because what I'm watching here from Globe is a very slow network. In Tieremamo, I don't think most of you will be okay. A switch I will go back to Globe. Na Yasadi Amamo. Born up. Yes. If they get their feed right, we'll go back to them and we'll give you the update. Nama BBA Timiakwe. Okay. Frederick Asare ne kutabo no wepiemu ediama Michael Che Jamna. Che eja bonum. Che eja bonum amabedi eye abrantia. Ye friend Ablo Kotoko 4 pass bono we chiri ho. Omo pass bono e we chiri ho. Wejemu eti ama eye awuche back to abrantia. Ye friend Frederick Asare pia bono. Asare ne pia bono wasan chemu aba finfin ho de aba eye Kotoko is trying to build something in team menu currently with the ball in team asuma ball no de ama play back to in team ne kuta ball wasan chemu e de ama Lord Amoa chemu e de ama Emmanuel entry back to Justice Blay Kotoko pass e we chire ho Oma boys mutintin Albert Amoa versus Kofi Agbesima a throwing for Timwa, your friend SAMARTEX. SAMARTEX a winning through our high yede a one seminal at the airport Commentary-ASANTE KOTOKO. So far, Obia ain't timin shape cry. It looks like the feed is okay, so we'll go back and we'll continue the commentary. Well, yes, I'm twaso. Bona babedi Lord Amoa and Kuta Bono or the Awe SAMARTEX player my referee. What if throw Eddie Etia Asante Kotoko. Throwing against Asante Kotoko. SAMARTEX and Atum Trono, but you know Joseph Ablo or the Abiaho Ama SAMARTEX player not to form at the form yanche wo 1 ya Ablo ama koboy nimu ama abrantie no eda form wasoniti Joseph Ablo wama ejano akọ abrantie nimu Coach Ogumeni Abre. So far 23 minutes played so far. Asante Kotoko entimi shebi Sasona FC SAMARTEX sono entimi shebi oho eno ene die so far Yehu ayede ehon nsem no ede bro Throwing for SAMARTEX. Omatone 10-10-10. A treko wiem headed away. Joseph Ablo. Wapim bono. Emmanuel Ntwisutia kowim. Bono yeshi Hilary Adabo eyi bono. Ama abo abrantia. Yefene Elvis Cheba fonsa. Ama referee asaji throw. Justice play. Play caught SAMARTEX play any mupa. Into a winning an infringement for Commentary-ASANTE KOTOKO. Yegusua boy homo den said ye bit me aye bia mamonya the best. Enti aye amon fan che. Born kuta justice play. Play wa boy simo 10-10-10. Ababe di Elvis Cheba for wa chest born kama. Odni ti asa pem akodi che ho. Ya pem che ama referee age foul. Ose foul no age en Kotoko players ne the ball ne ball many do nti omon san fan ko machi. Obia entimin shebi. Ewo me screens yi so Asante Kotoko shebi. SAMARTEX so entimin shebi. Foul for Asante Kotoko. Foul for Asante Kotoko. Inti menu eja ho asore afri ho. Justice play abobo no e de akwa akoma eye samba. 3 back na Asante Kotoko obo no. Samba O'Neil ena ebo ewo benkum. Joseph Ablo ejina infinfin. Ena abrantia your friend Justice play mom ejina nifa faso. Inti sa pepe na Asante Kotoko 3 back na ma hyehyɛ nafa. Goalkeeper friend Kofi Ba on the kuta ball wa boy simo 10-10-10 a 3 ko wie mana Samba wa ma kwa brantie ni wa pem a throwing against Asante Kotoko. "25 minutes played so far. Asante Kotoko Shebi FC SAMARTEX Sun Shebi. Samba O'Neil, a chance for SAMARTEX ana referee waje foul eri ama eya brantia yefen Joseph Ablo. Game no gusu koso Samba ne kuta ball no. Samba O'Neil we piemo eti ama Joseph Ablo above for form ababe di Michael Che Jamana Che so asoma ball no ko ohwehwe Albert Amoa, but Albert Amoa entimi anko ama go no akwa akodi abrantia yefere Kofi Ba opeso opiode we chire ho na so be etimi ahia na Kotoko betimi press high ache ball na derby ball no kuta SAMARTEX beautiful one from Akwesi Sapon wejemu edi SAMARTEX na ekono, but the ball has been recovered in the middle by Asante Kotoko. Yeri entry ato former my referee aje foul di ama Asante Kotoko. — 26 minutes played obia entimi shebe. Play or the ama wuchi Lord Amoa we lose possession. SAMARTEX na ekono so referee. Referee aje foul the ama Asante Kotoko. Coach Ogumahiti. Game no, it looks like both teams no be intimate settled so far. It's a bit physical, but the teams are yet to settle. Samba Sumabo ne 10-10-10 dia ko benkuma fa so amfa referee agi throw in ati Asante Kotoko because abrantia your friend Patrick Esiedu entimi an control ball ni yenti SAMARTEX enya throw. Ghana, your networking sense. Starlink na ne se nipa ko pebi to na asebni nyina atutwa. Well, it's OBUASI Lincoln Sports Stadium Asante Kotoko 0, FC SAMARTEX 0. Ebenezer Aqua. Wejabo no ama Samuel Tete. Tete abone 10. Patrick Essiedu betime wini possession ama Asante Kotoko. Bona kodi Fred Kasare wa boss mu bim. Kotoko is on the move. Michael Chejamana. Wepia eri ama Albert Amoa na ekono Debbie. Ebenezer Aqua clear ball, beautiful tackle from Ebenezer Aqua. Aqua clear ball no ama Asante Kotoko. Omo enya corner. It's a corner kick for Commentary-ASANTE KOTOKO. Patrick Essiedu abobono Elvis Sheba for pim over the bar. Asante Kotoko Shebi FC SAMARTEX so intimi Shebi. Yeguso etim konya kesiemu ena yeda de chire di amamu. So far, Adieba Akwa, lovely about the game is the pitch. Kofi Babo Simo 10. Joseph Ablo. Wapema Ben Finfio. Abedi Emmanuel Entry on the move. Wejabo num Ede Ama Albert Amoa cross a call Abonipa, another corner. There be. Cross na Patrick Essiedu ye no. Akwa koto baby kra. Akwa koto baby kra. Enti amfa wo ho. Patrick Essiedu. Wabo shot. Albert Amoa. Ego. Commentary-ASANTE Kotoko. And guess what is the man again? Albert Amoa scoring the first goal for Commentary-ASANTE Kotoko. Taking his tally for 3 goals in the Ghana Premier League. Patrick Essiedu, that was spot on from Patrick Essiedu. Essiedu na J-Bonum. Owura box room and osande pia ball no Albert Amoa first control and on his left foot shot. Na ball no eda net ma goalkeeper Kofi Ba first ball no ho a went me anya he. Ti Commentary-ASANTE Kotoko ashaba kon ama timwa a friend FC SAMARTEX on Timmy NCAB. Commentary-ASANTE Kotoko lead SAMARTEX by 1-0. Ghana Premier League live commentary near Guswa Bremo or Porcupine Stand. Oba, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Nyame enke nyina ho Asante Kotoko na edi nkunim no. Wa hye ne djuma panase. Yen hwe kwan Asante Kotoko de be kwa awieye. So obetimi de akwa awieye pa. Eno enehia. So far, game no egusu ekoso. Chance for Asante Kotoko PM. Ye pia ball no ababedi eye Albert Amoa. Albert Amoa betime bibiana. Albert Amoa obetime bibiana. Debbie. Oh, the feeding and harding. Asante Kotoko is still leading by 1-0. Asante Kotoko is still leading by 1-0. Yen switch omoba. Yebesa konho. Emmanuel entry about shot. The shot has been saved by goalkeeper Kofiba. Still a chance for Asante Kotoko. Patrick Asiedu, Wejabe Chire, Samba. Corner for Asante Kotoko. A corner for Asante Kotoko. Asante Kotoko lead by 1-0. And I was saying another beautiful corner. Kotoko mrantene ni abrepa. Enya agro ene omudi. So far, the performance of Asante Kotoko is extremely encouraging. Corner no yabo ba SAMARTEX na gain possession. Omo ko SAMARTEX on the move. Ombetime bibiana. Ebenezer Aqua. Beautiful. Watching manual entry. We piaton tenten wa makwesi sapon. Asapon. Ene kutabon no. Asante Kotoko mrantie no. Oma wrestle with him. Ama a foul against Asante Kotoko. Oba boy simu 10-10-10. Bono ababeti Asante Kotoko afem Samba. We protected Bono my referee. We win foul for Asante Kotoko. We win foul for Asante Kotoko. Na de Globe TV for ni ye de. Be yire ne. Still you go so ete ho a. Da de chire di amamo a. Da de chire di amamo a. Amama hu se ne feed na tie ama hu se ne bibia eko. Live from Obuasi. Asante Kotoko lead by 1-0. Goal scored by Albert Amoa. Pressure pass Asante Kotoko. Oma so Eddie SC Timwa. Your friend FC SAMARTEX no enya asem ketwa. Oma ma SAMARTEX ho papa ne pa. Oma ma SAMARTEX tibi hia. Womo tibi hia pa. Pressure upon pressure. Asante Kotoko in today's game. How ana man for me kura me kan ho ne anim se game yi be den no. It is quite different. Ujatana and Asante Kotoko ene womo aso. Bon ababedi Lord Amoa. Amoa ne de bon eko for Asante Kotoko. Weje mama Albert Amoa. Albert Amoa pass o boy no je dia bia ho ama no. Ama SAMARTEX win possession. Asante Kotoko is leading SAMARTEX by 1-0. Live commentary from Obuasi Lincoln Sports Stadium. And Jete Emamo. Globe feed near Yebesa Kobak, but until then, let's use this alternative. Send your mom more fearing in an move me. I enjoy Jumedia Yete Ebremo. Asante Kotoko on the move again. Patrick Asiedu wa cross the ball no. Goalkeeper Kofiba wa be clear ball no. Pressure pa. Pressure Asante Kotoko. Womo edi agu SAMARTEX no anwo den. I'm just enjoying the moment. Because yehu Asante Kotoko wa so jatana. Edi agu timwa. Your friend SAMARTEX so. Wamama SAMARTEX won papa ne pay. SAMARTEX die mia ene awie. Me sure say omu free sama boy ba no. Enye say na no mo expect say game ne beko. Quickly. Yen switch play. Na yen san go back. Asante Kotoko. Emmanuel entry. Watese bonum ababedi Lord Amoa. Why cross Kofiba clear ball no. Kofi Ba clear ball na free okra. Kotoko players no omo chichi o many way chire, they are just passing the ball and they are just enjoying themselves at the back. Samba O'Neal Samba ono na ball no ekuta no wajemu atiafa so Kotoko losing possession. Ama ball na ba be di SAMARTEX mrantie no ho. Game na ye physical. Andrew Sintimenu diabia ho. Enya agudie kura. O hwe nibra wo boy yi mu a. Otu se mrantie na ni abre. Sante Kotoko ye di obetimi bia se nkunim de be ya omotia. Justice Blay na gina ball na chi. Blay. Watcha ball na ten. Radi Nyame. Globe TV. You best switch it. Why? I'm your rough view, me best switch it. Frederick Asare. Back to Justice in Kuku Blay. Blay ne kutabon wo piepia bono. Wasuma bone 10. Ye di abia ho ama Albert Amoa da form. Wafene si ahwe wiem esufre nyame. The goal scorer Albert Amoa. This season, he is the top scorer for Asante Kotoko in the Ghana Premier League. Washer 3 goals he scored against Karela United. Then again he scored against Timor. Your friend Accra Lions. And then was a tesefu from Ediama Asante Kotoko. Atre se o jene home na o kona bia. Munya abotre. Me unso obi krasi yenyi feed ni mfiri o. Munya abotre. Ebeba me unso mo am TV no so complain pa. Mate se mo am TV no so complain. Enye ya yeti hanko ana. Obesie Globe for any twene tawe wa ha. Omo muti fie no nyina so no. Omo so apalai pa. Omo muti fie no nyina apalai. Throw in for Asante Kotoko. Good. Ebefa. But so far so good. So far so good. Second half ne dey. You be picky feed in direct from Obuasi. You the globe for the ebe momo. You the globe for the ebe. You passing bia. The money here ne the oma the ebe mom. O kura be wi kura na ochina kroma san send o copyright kura san ba. Bono ekuta Asante Kotoko Patrick Esieru wa cross another chance for Albert Amoa Kofi Ba wa have clear ball on this time around. Kofi Ba boy simu 10. A chance for SAMARTEX, or maybe Bianam, Debbie short. Joseph Ablo. Ablo didn't want to bono. Ama a corner. Against Crop Yametema Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Corner kick against Asante Kotoko. Abrantie na ye freno. Joseph Fablo no. Where botan team defenders ni bi no. Send your sifa to ne ho eda form de ne ho je ball no tim say oba na adwuma ye corner SAMARTEX abo corner no etire kwa wie mpanyan Ablo wasan apem afiri hɔ bɔ na bɛdi SAMARTEX for mabɔ short Ebenezer Aqua Blay waforce na mana pia bɔ no de akɔ wings aba bɛdi akɔ si sapon asempeni chance for SAMARTEX ombetime bibia now around the Asante Kotoko go area omo bebo short na wabo oh Patrick Esiere ne ho agye Elvis Cheba for abobo na to atwene kura Mrs. second half na yefa plan nti we dey munya abotre why second half na yefa plan yeah edem plan na me fam ni so edem wa ha but as a action ni bebre wo SAMARTEX side honti no inti ye fasa feed na mboa inti second half ye bekọ ya feed no so sempeli foul for Asante Kotoko but sim fifrete wa na ete o Chirema mensen why na we for them nye serious corner against Asante Kotoko SAMARTEX na ebobo corner no o ma bo corner ne tire kowiem bo ne da so SAMARTEX for no o betimi abia na Kotoko take over Emmanuel Entry wa pagya bo no ko hye Patrick Esiere referee the 4 minutes atoso but amfa eno amfa Kofi Ba ne kuta ball no Kofi Ba ene kuta ball no Kofi betime bibiana throwing for Asante Kotoko mini amasesano why mo am si change ni masesano kra why masesano yemfa we need the dem yeah SAMARTEX de kuta ball no people are complaining Globe TV mwana ma hold it down SAMARTEX asuma ball na konifa ho a chance for SAMARTEX in the last 15 kai we jablo ho wa boss shot and am baby kura this was a glorious opportunity for FC SAMARTEX they were Oja Joseph Ablo too baby no na miyem hyehyeme but the queen nyame anim said the left foot no shot na boy no went me am boni ye Freddy Kasare ene gina ball na chi wa boy simo 10 Freddy Kasare etre koyem play upon a time ama Kofi Ba che ball no Kofi Ba eti ama Ebenezer Aqua to Kofi Agbasima pia ball no o de ama Emmanuel Siao we jama ben finfi ama Hilary Adabo back to Siao to Kofi Ba to Ebenezer Aqua ne kuta ball no Aqua we pia be chire de ama Kofi Ba Kotoko omoma what we call medium press Asante Kotoko press SAMARTEX won finfi o Kofi Ba ball ni simo 10 ball no ababedi Andrews intim menu ama intim menu ne kuta ball no we jemu ababedi Joseph Ablo abako echire edi ama Freddy Kasare Sare with the ball Asare epia ball no so wa boy simo 10 etire kowiem referee wa whistle at the first half ni nyina abanawie Referee now whistle at the first half. Nina Abanewe. It's Asante Kotoko 0. FCA. Sorry. Mofancheme. It's Asante Kotoko 1. FC SAMARTEX 0. But your moment she go Abrante Fen Albert Amoa Eshe. He scored a beautiful goal for Asante Kotoko. This was the goal. Albert Amoa said, John Iapua, also say Obed, our toughest match was our first game against Young Apostles. This was the moment that Albert Amoa enya goal no edema Asante Kotoko shebi. Shekakra into Patrick Esiedu nya ball ne da ho. Pia edema Abrantia. Your friend Albert Amoa and I been kumpanyai. That was the beautiful goal. Asante Kotoko etimi she ho. Kumase Asante Kotoko. Etimi pia tumu ehye wo ho. Emma Asante Kotoko LED FC SAMARTEX by 1-0. Into wa upe go ni bia hye bia no on this particular channel my drop go no me said this was the goal that separated the two sides at the end of the first half. Kotoko, we need a second goal enche beba. Yes, enche go ni beba. Why? So this was Lord Amoa's moment. This was the moment that Lord Amoa dane nyoma. Emma Asante Kotoko. It's Milady FC SAMARTEX by 1-2. Into why in the course of the game when Timian should go no and no enemy, you know. Go no na me, you know. This was the goal that was scored by Albert Amoa. Beautiful control with his left foot. On the right, the control ball and a partial. One chakra. And a opian ball no edit Twattenham. How do you rate this goal? Most amount for comment, beautiful goal. Yes, it's a beautiful. It is a beautiful goal. And Albert Amoa, it's Michelle. Emma Asante Kotoko, LED, FC SAMARTEX by 1-0. 1-0 for Asante Kotoko. That is the situation. Ewo eye stadium ha. Ye dade chire ediamamo. Ye beda mu bia ase obi a wa join in first half no. Ye nim say earlier on we were facing some minor challenges kakra. It wasn't easy for us in the first half. Now first half no na enye better. But God being so good, Yetimia sail it through. Ose Albert Amoa is another Blasters of Black Galaxy player so far. Now say Ose Albert Amoa ball no ball no. O deserve so Timura Blasters no. Good. Me nyina emfa nche na Ghana your network issues. Mo amotiama no no. Ghana, your network in one seminar, another thing. I'm use fiber, fiber no. Fiber no cry, so sometimes I am in person about globe for nechi. Because if you say, oh, come match venue. The truth of the matter is, come match venue. Match venue, no, and your baby on our network in the Match venue, you a network in a bunikum into a brepa, papa. Into a conwa here, you definitely face a lot of network issues, ain't you? One here, you struggle to give the people the best. That's the truth. Yes, I've been there before. Until Anna, what me call venue be now with one say na, we job brutal because network now we pick free one, and ya papa kra. So how better more go no na you so. But it all comes down to one thing. It comes down to the network issue in this country. The network issues in this country, it is extremely sad. Even Mekrane, in an attempt to delay the audio for it to meet with the video, no. Na me tiri hu nyina etutu aha anka na me boa na me tiri hu tutu o ya me nko a. I saw people commenting and say obedi away. But let's talk about the first half. Let's talk about the first half. Papa Dodgy, or see useless coverage on a good pitch in Obuasi. Ghana for Drew baby in Yabotre, me in Yabotre, in Yana, yes, me in Yabotre. Na globe for the better momo. I say, I don't think anybody would have to give a bad coverage. But a drew baby out me cover you be not at that moment. Everything that you'll be doing, you are not getting anything positive. So when you find yourself in situations like that, na ato areho. So let's talk about the first half. What do you think about the first half? I know Obia wants your opinion about the first half. The Fabulous Boys are playing nice. So better tell me if Kotoko. Kotoko go na me in there. Kotoko first go no. There me there. Kotoko first go no. Nene there are network na kon. There are so many things you might not see. Ebefu ani so simple. I'm being honest with you. The neoma ko wa ha ne no. Ye neoma bebre wa ha. Wa yakura hu. Well, obviously this is not the first time Omoma search coverage. And he's saying if you compare them with Accra, I want to stream Accra matches now. He's trying to say those who stream the Accra matches are better. You see, what we should understand is, BS is over me defending Kof. When yes, how this whole attempt to show the Ghana Premier League was not something that was really planned. Now quite to say in the absence of nothing, the Ghana Football Association realized say yebe bapa na yebe bo Ghana Premier League. Na Ghana Premier League ni yebo bat ye nyi TV matches. Ye nyi bo bia with TV. They realized that it will be a big shame to the league. So they decided to contact certain media houses and setting the record straight. And now dia na ase oma planning ato a ebi anipa no oba akopɛ machines ahodo assault de ababeye. So the equipment available to Globe TV and omo he say ombetimi de aye de ombetimi de aye no. Enti okay. Joe Krawa Kaime and then adwuma no I have to go to the other venue. So let me do this quick. So at the end of the first half, Asante Kotoko 1, SAMARTEX 0. Brekum Chelsea 1, Legon Cities 1. Legon Cities. Omatoto Papa Sophie, but the end Yoko. Emmanuel, upon I'll come to your question. Emmanuel also asked, and I'll come to it. Bebiani Gold Stars 1, Ediana Stars 1. Because a draw for Bebiani Gold Stars means that Asante Kotoko that top of the Premier League. If we win this game. Kerala United Heart of Lions 0-0. Media Machine Nations FC 1. Surprisingly, from what I'm picking here, 22 minutes played in Takwa. I don't know why. In Swatremai Ashe, Holy Stars 2-0. Okay, 2-0. That's the scoreline. In Swatremai Ashe, Holy Stars 2-0. Okay. Me go subobo. Mebo has the nyabo trema me ba. Fishing FC ni Bechem United ye 0-0. 0-0. Okay. Matias pa. Heart to folk. Okay. Sterling say Takwa is raining heavily. Sterling see insuo to Takwa. Tebia no na leading to the delay. Okay. Heart to folk Dreams FC 0-0. So venues are go about so far. Asante Kotoko ne SAMARTEX 1-0. Now when you Brekum Chelsea and Legon Cities. What just here? And here 1-1. Now when you baby any Gold Stars and Diana and you see a 1-1. Now when you Midiama was 1-0 against Nations FC. And in Swatremai, I said 2 goals. And the Etia Klaba, your friend of Holy Stars, Baseke, Holy Stars. So that's the story from the other venues. Enche, you better go back. na yasa akwa akoto aso akofa feed ne sa because it's almost time for we to go back to Obuasi na yenko quickly as en common ya am den ke ya famani so I'll be going back to Obuasi very soon to go and pick what is happening live from Obuasi. Asante Kotoko against a clubber. A friend SAMARTEX. Na for what I'm picking, it looks like both teams are on the field. Na quickly, God being so good. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. So we are back. The second half is on. It's Asante Kotoko against FC SAMARTEX. Ghana Premier League. Na yenhwe se ne sunsum no. Nkomodi one honam no ebedi. Na ewieye no nkunimdie enya Asante Kotoko dia. Baby a womes bia jemeso amen. Wo game no ena akeje agum no. Na ebefa. Kumasi Asante Kotoko is leading by 1-0 and Patrick Esiedu so far has been putting up an excellent performance. I think Esiedu has not disappointed any of us. It will be difficult for him to say ne man of the match, contenders non because new role as a wing back why executing kama pa. Ama bibia ekoye. Okay. 45 minutes on, referee waji throw. Waji foul rather. Yasaba biem, yababiem, good. Hoping that this time around, to God be the glory, great things he has done. No, ebe kosa pepe. A long throw. Ball na kwa kudi Patrick Esiedu. Albert Amoa. Weje mu ama Emmanuel Entry. Entry apia be chire. Entry. Wale ama Samba O'Neil. Makachrem say ne Samba. Kotoko wings no ono na ebo left no. 3 back no Samba na ebo. Emmanuel Entry jabo no mu 10. Ama na kwa kudi Abrantia. Efene Justice in Kukuble. Play back to Emmanuel Entry. Entry ball no entimi anko. Ama ababe di SAMARTEX ho. Omo NLB or the SAMARTEX. Beautiful. Yembo maba so Kotoko regaining possession by referee. Watch a foul against Asante Kotoko. Referee watch a foul against Asante Kotoko. In favor of FC SAMARTEX. SAMARTEX ne kutabo ni wonfinfin o SAMARTEX emrantie no. Ene inti menu Michael Che Jamana eni omo yire pam so pa wonfinfin o. Kotoko players no so comfortably. Omo exchange passes no we chire ho. Chest control by Abrantia. Ye friend Emmanuel Entry by a piano referee. Waje foul Eddie Asante Kotoko. Yen tuan komono so. Kotoko abobo ne sim Omugusu press high Kofi Ba. Wabone 10. Ama come home. Yeah, sempe ni. Entwaso. Throwing for FC SAMARTEX. Omanya true. October no so asabe di Patrick Asieru for Asante Kotoko. Asieru born no boy na anko. After the game, I'll tell you one secret about the pitch. Na go se Ghana hano. Anyway, be hard drink. Mekani pana or your OBUASI pitch ne chere wa. The man in charge, a friend appear. And a friend called Dr. Ike. Now, opinion a friend appear yi. And chair. Now, Oba Kumasi Baba Sports to the one and NSA boss. And I in a D. Ye in the free honor. And a brantia. Ye do penny for buy or the cancer. And it's a pitch and anything. Ye do know 100 in the call, OBUASI or no hair cut pitch and no I and a kamasa. Mr. Piano Dr. Ike Damasepa. Mr. Pio Piano Bakumasi Bia, he was the NSA boss recently. On the free NSA Kumasi. No, they're born in within 1 month, one the wire pitch. Second half now extremely physical. Obi and Chimo Bia SAMARTEX in Shebi. And Asante Kotoko, Omashe 1. Sifa. Wabobo no, it has been cleared. No crane yam second half here. Asante Kotoko omun shede omu. Kotoko sheda enya njina na naso second half nesa. Uja tanani nyansoi. Frederick Kasari a control bono. Or the 9 big kuma bobo na to watch the baby cry. Albert Amoa press it. Or rane. Obetimi Bibiana Albert Debbie. Kofi Ba bobo ne free. A chance for Kotoko. Kofi Ba on it. Oh, Debbie. On it Albert Amoa. Amfa Kofi Ba de bona ma Ebeneza akwa pia bono ababe di samba peme firi okra ama eye throwing for Asante Kotoko we pia samba we pia sefa to form ama referee age foul edia samba onel ya foul ne wono e wa Asante Kotoko half mu hona and a foul ne wo e da de chiri edi amamo. So Oba, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Oba, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. About free kick ne 10 treko wi mana Justice Blay wa pembo na anye ye short Debbie short but and I'm pulling chain cry. Born on I'm pulling chain. Entimi anya she. Ewo. For now, it appears that network now is stable kakra. This was the ball Justice Blay you know. What ni team pimbo no so anko the way na Blay pen no. And unti and SAMARTEX now opportunity But I meant me and Bobo ni the danger no has been cleared and Asante Kotoko is safe. But when it Pia Kotoko mote ball na non person initiate another attack so quick. But this time around I'm initiate you know and a swat faso. So now that the network is stable, you say you bet me a pick the English feed, you know, for some
that
time.
Was cooked for SAMARTEX. Ajay Solomon, the man who was introduced in the second half. Adabo. This is Ajay. Ajay's ball wide. Beautiful control from Godwin Sefa. Sefa up against Blade. Sefa gets into the box. Samuel Tete. Good defensive work from Asiedu. Ajay Solomon. This is Adabo. And SAMARTEX wanted the whistle, but there was none for them. And this will be a goal kick for Kotoko.
You can see the belief, the confidence, the composure from this SAMARTEX boys. Gradually maturing into the game. And this time around, they are testing the fullbacks of OBUASI Kotoko because Justice Blay is lacking some pace. Also, Sambo O'Neil is not the best. So I'm expecting Kotoko to always retract to get that 5 back.
Lord Amoa. Adabo's interception. And Kotoko will have a foul.
Can Emmanuel Mama do something magical? But all the time, look at the isolation. 1 versus 3. Sambo O'Neil, Ablo, and Justice Blay. A header for Mama.
Mama has also been a bit deadly up front. Asiedu's pass misplaced. Sion's ball towards Sefa. He went straight into Justice Blay.
The coach must speak to Justice Blay because he's now more of giving progressive runs in the middle. And all the time, there are always spaces behind him. He's suspect in pace. And looking at SAMARTEX, they are trying to channel all their balls, exploiting the fullbacks of OBUASI Kotoko. 32 years Justice Blay from Sekundia Hazakes, Midiama, OBUASI Kotoko. One of the experienced players in the league. And he's been the fans' favorite for OBUASI Kotoko. But fitness has been his issue. That game against Young Apostles, the fans were calling for Tinedu. The creativity level of Anchi is not top notch this particular game because all the time he's been forced to defend.
Joseph Ablo, Justice Blay. Lord Amoa. Amoa's ball blocked by Besima. Justice Billy gets it back for Amoa. Foul for SAMARTEX. Albert Amoa, a strike, and that was a brilliant save from Kofi Ban.
A signature shot from Albert Amoa. Very dangerous, very deadly, very poisonous, very toxic. He can spoil your day any moment. After getting their first goal, he seems off, but this time around, look at the dominance. What a strike, what a player. My goodness. By brilliant save from Kofi Ban.
What a goal this would have been. Corner being whipped in. Kofi Ban gets it again. SAMARTEX. There is a shot from Akwasi Sapong. Samba Unel to Frederick Asari. Long ball sent for the dangerous striker. Albert Amoa gets the flick. Siedu. But Kofi Ban once again to the rescue for SAMARTEX.
What a game Patrick Asiedu is having. He's involving in any offensive play for Kotoko. And the energy alone is interesting and super.
Abubakari Seidu is replacing Godwin Sefa. And also Felix Jr. Kudria is making way for Richmond Darko.
Seidu Abubakar, formerly of Dwarfs. Last season scored only one goal for SAMARTEX. Let's see where they can add up to the likes of Mama.
This is Darko. Sian Okra. Solomon's ball towards a double. Patrick Asiedu managed to keep it in. Good control from Solomon. And that will be a true one for SAMARTEX.
The best of Samba is on the center back pair, but this time around, unfamiliar, unusual role for him. But I believe he must adjust because very soon, Natiogun is a coach who love to visit his books and adjust things. So you must play to your best, regardless of the system and the structure.
SAMARTEX building patiently. Mama. wasted ball by Elvis Chebafo.
Chebafo has been a mere passenger. The support to offer to Albert Amoah, I can see they're lacking some connection because from the first half there were some misplaced passes between the two, and this time around again, and no wonder coach is trying to talk to him, because Albert is doing all the runs, contesting the duels. So you must try to also run to spaces and always give him pinpoint passes to let him go.
Chebafo. Has to be taken off. And perhaps he may come through the orders of the fourth official.
The season is still long, so don't risk players who are not fit.
Tete. Frederick Asare. Good area dominance from Frederick.
Of course, but I am not seeing that presence and command impulse, in as much as there are no match balls for him to show his best of quality. But I believe a national kick for Ghana, very young. Let's pray we can handle him very well to mature.
Michael Che Dramina is being replaced by Baba Yaya.
Yaya, former of Kim Faisal. From the first game, second game, he was getting match time, but this time around, his impact is not all that best. So he was dropped to the bench. A fine game for him to prove his qualities. I always say that he's yet to give the best of him ever since he joined Kotoko from Kim Faisal. I believe he's more or less a number 10 than playing from the flanks, and this time around maybe he can give that spark of creativity, because all the time the wing backs will advance and then they can drop inside and give that creativity to Albert Amoah.
And Frederick Asare. Solomon Het. Emmanuel Mama. Adabo. Good ball towards Zakaria. And Seydou was unable to get that connection.
He was a dangerous striker for Dwarfs, but he's here to find his feet for SAMARTEX.
Long ball. Blade battling with Seydou Abubakar. Emmanuel Lamchi put wide for Amoah.
The first touch was heavy, and he lost the ball from that first touch.
Agbesima. Abubakar Seydou with that flick for Mama to chase.
There is balance offensively for SAMARTEX now. Seydou is flicking the balls for Mama based on his creativity.
Chebafo. Baba Yaya tense. Back to Chebafo. Putting space for Yaya. Justice Blade. Yaya gets it back. Emmanuel Antwi. Siedu. Joseph Ablo. Justice Blay. Emmanuel Antwi. Lord Amoa. Good interception from the former House of Folk defender Kofi Agbezima.
Look at his calmness alone, and he's there to give those last-ditch tackles. He was the leader for House of Folk last season, and moment like this, he can handle them for SAMARTEX, and he's doing that so far.
Joseph Ablo. Antwi's ball was for Asiedu, but it was intercepted by Samuel Mensah-Tete. Samuel proceeding.
They are calling for Saka Dauda. Maybe a game twist. Kotoko can get the second goal. For the first goal, they are not safe because SAMARTEX can bounce back.
This is SAMARTEX. Akwasi Pong. Tete. This is Adabo. Another foul this time for Emmanuel Adu Siao.
Justice seems tired, and you could clearly see that anytime he's 1v1 against SAMARTEX wingers, he's really struggling. That was an aggressive ball.
From Adusian. Kotoko, good interchange of passes in the midfield. Blake, the former Mediama midfielder. And team running all along. Antwi. O'Neill. Asiedu. But this will be another offside. Saka Dauda being introduced for Patrick Asiedu. It seems Prosper Natiogum wants to switch from the wing backs attacking the spaces to direct wingers.
And I believe with this, Ablo must come and play that left fullback role because Sambo O'Neill is not that rigid. And I believe in terms of creativity and offensive threat, Saka Dauda is going to add a lot.
Commentary-ASANTE KOTOKO. They want to get more goals. Adabo. Okra. Agbesima. Good ball to his captain, Emmanuel Siao. This is Solomon. Ajay. Akwasi Sapon. Richmond Darko. Solomon's ball towards Abubakar.
Seydou Abubakar. He's dangerous. Look at the energy he's adding up in attack. His positional sense. He was able to spot the space. But the tackle on Saka Dauda was too heavy.
Play back to a blow. Ablo acting as the sweeper this afternoon. He's the man issuing command. Elvis Cheba force pass was for Lord Amoa. And nothing came out of it. And SAMARTEX would have some space to breathe once again.
I think Peter Aqua should come in because he can take on defenders on their toes in terms of pace.
Samba O'Neill is down.
He's having a fair game. Different role altogether. That was a bad tackle.
But it has been given in favor of SAMARTEX. Tete towards Abubakar Seydou. Cheba 4. Adabo. Solomon turns well. Opportunity for SAMARTEX. Kicked up by Akwasi Sapong. Good move from the SAMARTEX boys.
The offensive connection for now is working for SAMARTEX. The introduction of Seydou Abubakar is yielding results because Emmanuel Mama is now resting, waiting for a moment to pounce on. And the likes of Sapon Akwasi are taking advantage of second balls. Look at the combination of passes. Look at the space. Baba Yaya is lacking some defensive awareness, and Kotoko might be careful defensively because SAMARTEX are coming gradually into the game.
There seem to have been too many fouls in the game.
At this point, players are always tired. So what else? Any touch, you need energy, so you must rest on the turf. And it's part of bringing down the clock in your favor.
Justice Blay in attacking positions, very advanced. Blay calling for options. It goes back to Lord Amoa. Entry gets it. This is Baba Yaya. Yaya has space. That's gone to Albert Amoa, who has moved wide. Amoa crosses Agbesima. Corner kick.
Saka Dauda was right there in front of Agbesima. And the exchange of rules between Albert Amoa and Saka is something interesting.
Former Bofo Akwatano winger.
Scored 8 goals last season, but he's yet to find the back of the net for Asante Kotoko. But he's playing very well the last 2 games for Saka Dauda. It's interesting.
A good corner kick. Pounced on by Amoa. Goal kick for SAMARTEX.
The clock is ticking.
80 minutes. Just some 10 minutes and additional time to end proceedings. And it's Commentary-ASANTE KOTOKO leading by 1-0.
At this point, you must create balance between your transitions. When you are attacking, in as much as you are looking for goals, but you must be aware defensively, especially Asante Kotoko, who are up by a goal.
Abubakar Seydou.
The cross. The box was flooded by players.
Solomon. Mama in that tussle with a blow.
Ablo has been a very perfect introduction to Kotoko defense. Regardless of who is giving him the pair, either Justice Blue or Samba or Nel, Ablo is always top notch. Unblemished performance from Ablo. From preseason, the rehearsals was between Samba O'Neil and Justice Blade. But Ablo came from nowhere and is now commanding the starting 11, playing very well. The understanding, the connection, the aggression, the energy, the passion behind his game. It's interesting for Kotoko.
And that was why he was trusted enough to play as a sweeper in the three-back system.
And he's filling all the potholes, covering up for Samba O'Neil and Justice Blade, picking the balls from Frederick Asari, initiating passes. Fantastic, interesting. Ablo.
Good control from Cheba 4. Albert Amoa. Amoa tense. Baba Yaya. That pass towards bar 4.
Cheba 4 hasn't been on his element this game.
And Lord Amoa has been substituted for Fernando Wisdom Bassi, the new number 7 man for Commentary-ASANTE Kotoko.
Fernando is having some Vinny Jr. instincts, and his debut, he gave Kotoko a best of performance, 1v1 coming in from the lines, and this time around he's in the game. Wisdom Bassi.
Frederick Asari seemed to have been kicked by Abubakar Seidu.
Watch the ball carefully. The midfield of Kotoko is having lapses now, and Abubakar Seidu, he's tough, but there's also contact. Formerly of Busunya Drafts, Abubakar Seidu, very tough and rigid. He can contest and give you balance, aerial duels, ground duels. In set pieces, he can kill you with a header.
And he was arguably the best player for Dwarfs during his time.
Of course. He's tough. Kotoko are yet to taste defeat here in OBUASI. 1-1 against Young Apostles. That game, as a Rebedu Akon defended very well. He won 1-0 against Swatraman. Accra Lions, that was a game. Both teams played very well. By the end, Albert Amwa won all the 3 points for Kotoko against Accra Lions. This time around, another goal up. Kind KTC, Albert Amwa. So back to back, he's on form, he's on fire.
Ball towards Amoa. Amoa tense. Albert Amoa being very deadly. He went for power. O'Neil. Bassi. Baba Yaya.
Bassi first touch was succulent.
Okra calming it down. This is like Besima.
Look at the calmness. Abisima progresses the ball. No pressure at all, regardless of the press.
And that was a very brilliant control from Samba O'Neill. Manuel Lempi. Frederick Asare shoots. And that was some good sweeping for Kotoko at the back from their goalkeeper, Frederick Asare.
Kotoko might be very, very careful because I told you that SAMARTEX love drawing games in recent times. The least mistake you do, they can punish you and get a draw.
Albert Amoa moving options. This is still Amoa. Amoa shoots. What a game Albert is having.
In fact, mouth-watering and jaw-dropping performance from Albert Amoa. But for this ball, I believe he should have looked for an option because Saka Dauda was having nice positioning. Look at that boy again. Saka was giving me options in terms of passing, but Albert decided to go solo. The clock is ticking. SAMARTEX, can they do something magical? History is not in their favor. This particular ground has been a fortress for OBUASI Kotoko. But the question is, when will Kotoko score more than one goal?
They still have some 3 minutes and additional time to do so.
Natiogum said, composure, confidence, determination, and belief. Now, there's composure, there's confidence, determination. The belief is now we're hoping for to get a second goal for Kotoko.
SAMARTEX moving the ball. That was a good one for Tete, but the control failed him. And now OBUASI Kotoko have all the time in the world to take this through.
The reason why SAMARTEX are struggling to break into Kotoko defense is that they always form that diamond with Intim because Justice Blay here, Sambo O'Neill, Ablo, and Intim dropping from the middle. What a perfect tactical approach from Natiogum. But Bayaya hasn't been that influential coming inside because all his balls have been sent backward. And I believe that what differ wingers from the others is how direct and progressive they can be.
This is Bassi. Bassi moving to a dangerous zone. Bassi's ball in, but a double clears. 9-10. This is Solomon. A very good player this afternoon for SAMARTEX. Ball being sent in for Isaac Bafo. Bafo wins another foul. And this could be one of the very last opportunities for SAMARTEX before stoppage time.
Saka Dauda is now involving himself defensively. And it's obvious that when you struggle to score more, try to protect the only one you're having. But Basti so far, juicy first touch, juicy crosses.
Frederick Asare. Good catch for the Porcupine Warriors.
Under no pressure to start play.
The men in red are leading. Good ball. Amoa has located Bassi. Bassi trying to go direct. This is Bafo. Bafu gets away from Blade. Saka Dauda close in the space. Richmond Daku has been fouled again.
Team Menu couldn't get a touch of the ball, and he's anguishing in pains. The clock is running down and down. Kotoko under no pressure. Look at that boy again. SAMARTEX exploiting Justice Blade. That was 50-50 and both players missed the ball. Yellow card in Team Menu.
And that perhaps is right, because he didn't get a touch of the ball.
Of course.
4 minutes of additional time. Albert Amoa fouled by Richmond Darko, and Darko goes into the books. Another yellow card for SAMARTEX.
90 plus 2 minutes, but the energy level of Albert Amoa, my goodness, what a player. Endurance, fitness, lion heart from Albert Amoa. He's never down in energy.
Oh no, this is Baba Yaya. Yaya moving wide. Yaya's cross headed out by Kofi Agbesima. Yaya seemed to delay so much on the balls.
Of course, Basi was calling for the ball in a very nice pace, but Yaya delayed. Now they have to defend their lines.
Solomon. Solomon Ajayi has been solid for SAMARTEX since his introduction into the game.
And he's trying to pull some strings for SAMARTEX. But you cannot break through that formidable back three of OBUASI.
Some few seconds to end proceedings. Agbesima has gone to Isaac Bafo. Justice Blade does well to keep it out.
It's going to be another 1-0 win for Kotoko. 1-0 against Nswatraman, 1-0 against Accra Lions. And this time around, 1-0 up against SAMARTEX.
Justice Blade hits. Ifia Agbesima bringing it back. This could be the last kick of the game. SAMARTEX. Agbesima looking for Seidu. Entry heads.
Baba Yaya.
Difficult game for Baba Yaya.
In fact, difficult game. He's here to show the Baba Yaya who all saw his days at King Faisal. Adaptation has been his problem.
In team. Nice control from Bafo. Saka Dauda. This is Bafo. Entry towards Albert Amoa. Amoa gets the touch. Basi approaches.
Basi is having a decent game so far. And I
Amoa. In team back to Amoa. Amoa has gone down. Free kick for Kotoko. Perhaps the last kick of the game.
My man of the match, Albert Amoa. What a game. What a player.
Of course, he has played well.
Look at his energy. Look at his endurance. Defensively, he's there. Offensively, he's there. And the confidence is there after scoring against Accra Lions. Another goal. Same venue. Against SAMARTEX. Kotoko, in terms of strikers, Mbella gave them a lot of goals. Desemukwala gave them numbers. Albert Amoa trying to improve upon his days at Olympics. 3 goals so far.
Emmanuel Antwi. This could be the final moment. Antwi saved by Kofi Ban. Corner kick for Commentary-ASANTE Kotoko.
This was that ball from Enchi. My goodness. A decent ball. But Kofi Ban did a very nice save.
Antwi, corner taken, headed out. And that is all here at the Lenkele Sports Stadium. It is Kotoko 1, SAMARTEX 0. Match day 7 of the Ghana Premier League. And Commentary-ASANTE have got their 4th win of the season. And again, it is by a goal to 0.
This particular venue is now a fortress. You cannot come here and get 3 points against Commentary-ASANTE Kotoko. Beautiful game. Albert Amoa, super player, and back-to-back, another goal for him.
We once again rejoice and be glad in Albert Amoa. What a game he has had this afternoon.
All right. Asante Kotoko abon homodin edin kunim by 1 goal to 0 against club FN SAMARTEX. Game ni nyina abana wiye Asante Kotoko won by 1 goal to 0. Goal scored by Abrante FN Albert Amoa. Ono NHA goal edema Asante Kotoko. And it was a wonderful game by Asante Kotoko. Well, quickly, like we always do, we try to talk about the things we observed from the game. It's an interactive based thing. So you also drop your observation. Our comment section, the also who game, don't forget to also drop it for comment section. Now you read it, now you get it interactive. The truth of the matter is that Asante Kotoko didn't kunim by 1 goal to 0 against Club FC SAMARTEX. And this means that Asante Kotoko, the first major observation is that Kotoko still unbeaten after 6 games. Kotoko is still unbeaten after 6 games, and that is the good news for Asante Kotoko. First game, Asante Kotoko boy against Karela. Ekoshe Karela 1-0. Asante Kotoko Twaso, any young apostles ball draw. Ena oni brekum Chelsea so ekoball draw. Then Obeshe in Swatrema by 1 goal to 0. Oshakra Lions by 1 goal to 0. And Wabon Homodin Ashe Klaba, your friend SAMARTEX by 1 goal to 0. So what this means is that 6 matches played by Asante Kotoko so far, and they are unbeaten. And that's the first major observation. They're still talking about a Kotoko unbeaten run. You still cannot forget about the fact that Asante Kotoko as a club, at this moment, the 1 goal project continues. Obi wa monitor me wa channel we so be amakano over and over again. Say Kotoko basically built a new team almost say players for fro. Yenim say and now she Kotoko game chrome boy. If you are going through the lineup, Kotoko started with Freddy Kasare. Lord Amwa is a new player. Samba is a new player. Joseph Fablo, new player. Patrick Essie, the new player. Oko Medola. Yes, in team Michael Che Jamana, and Abrantia, your friend Emmanuel Entry. But Entry is a new player. And the front line of Albert Amwa and Elvis Sheba for Omuninasu, a new player. So on paper, there's Lord Amwa, Patrick Essie, Joseph Ablo, Samba, Onel Henry, Emmanuel Entry, Elvis Chebafo and Albert Amwa. What that means is that Asante Kotoko, on the word go, there were 7 new players. That was lineup. Now, when you are building a team, now was 7 new players. It's very difficult for you to get results and performance at the same time. And in this case, the performance that I'm talking about here, 4-0, 5-0, and 6-0, you grant the results gradually. Results never ban kakran enkoye prekope boom naba. So yes, Kotoko for now is undergoing a 1-goal project. But 1-goal project, and what you need to remember is that it is necessary because anyone keep Kotoko in the top 2. Because now Kotoko before this game, Eda Baby any Goal Stars echi. I'm here to check the results of Baby any Goal Stars. Let me just do that quickly. But the point was that now Goal Stars near Diana game near 1-1. So what it means that Kotoko will not drop from the top line. So Goal Stars and a lead 2-1. But Kotoko still have an outstanding game they are yet to play against Klaba, your friend Legon City. So even without a standing game, Asante Kotoko still at the top 2. So at the moment, the focus is on results and that total dominance. Echita 4-0 by Epe 4-0, 5-0, 6-0. No, that one will come later with time. Asante Kotoko will start getting that. But for now, we are talking about Kotoko picking the results. And you can also drop your comments. What you observe about the game, you can also drop it in the comment section for us to diagnose it, and I'll also read it. But one thing you need to understand is that Asante Kotoko is about the results. And 1-0 is what it matters. Inter Asante Kotoko Etimie Dinkunim still unbeaten in the Ghana Premier League, and they will be part of the top 2 at the end of the day. So the first major observation. Now the second major observation is that Albert Amwa had a game of his life for Asante Kotoko. Albert Amwa so far has started Asante Kotoko. I think there have been times a man for doubting ability. We are talking about a player last season. So we'll check here. League now, or boy, Albert Amwa enya just a year 5 goals in the Ghana Premier League. Now you be thinking, say Albert Amwa enya 5 goals. I remember when we were talking about Albert Amwa, people were saying, now player enya 5 goals today. Why are you hyping the player? That the player is a good player. I remember telling all of you that. So I studied Albert Amwa. He played just 17 matches for Klaba, your friend, a year, Great Olympics, because of Bermu's second round. So Albert Amwa a year by this time, last year, now Albert Amwa bought first division. And Olympics far no, and Nibe or team January. Into January year bay, and Albert Amwa ebenya 1 year in the Ghana Premier League. But player of free division 1 aba, now all of a sudden was starting picking your man. It should tell you he's a good player. And for some of us there, we can't all say how our upon the ball no, he can do the job for Team Asante.
Very excited because today you can see there's an upgrade in our performance. They played better than previous games. It's good for the team.
Coach, we saw a different approach from you in this game, 3 back with your wing backs attacking the spaces. How effective was that for you this afternoon?
Very effective. I think you saw it. That did not give SAMARTEX the opportunity to play their normal game that they used to play. We were able to cut them from the flanks because we realized that anytime, per their previous games, anytime they had the ball from central, they go wide. So once we placed the wing backs there, which are typical defenders, we created a trap for them and then we're able to put pressure on them. That's why we're able to press for the ball, win the ball, and then play forward. So it was a good structure for us, and then the players were able to play within the structure. So I think it's good for us.
Coach, finally, Albert Amoah, his energy level, how he was able to cope, and his third goal of the season.
Yeah, I think all that I can say that congratulations to him. I think he's done very well. The energy level, as you said, is very high. And then you could see that today he was running a lot behind the defense. He was using the spaces behind the defense. And I'm happy for him. He should just keep his focus. He shouldn't let this eat into his head so that he will relax, but rather he should make him work more harder to work harder and then get the results for the team.
Thank you very much, Coach. The head coach of Kumasi.
All right, Yan Tuaso. I was talking about Albert Amoah. Now, during the discussions, na me chere odienti ana yemu bi na ye kan ho asem ye bo na baso e woni dwumadi a odi. But let's go and listen to Albert Amoah. Na ye ba ya beto aso.
Menijipa na ema more encouragement. Ema me say metumi aye. So sada me feeling.
Now, and then that energy no was through. I said from minute 1 to minute 90, Ranessa dropping behind, boss, now Sansonia go can instruction from the coaches for you before this game.
Oh, yeah, about park, no say you need determining about park, so yeah, by so be a so and yet supporters no say almost no my energy now. So I do crowd with your supporters now. We can do more.
Albert, our target as a player this season,
Submit to me and go king, inshallah.
And so far 3 goals in the and I say, oh, Kwanon.
We share energy now players and the money, tactics are your coach, no, any supporter, Yanyano outside now. Amount energy, amount like Uncle say you can do more.
Thank you very much. So the man of the
okay, Albert Amoah and our ten in Kano. So yati coach Ogumunkan yati Albert Amoah. I'll come to all that. So I was trying to tell you people about Albert Amoah. And for now, 3 goals in the league. And today he won the man of the match. He was super from every angle you are analyzing it from. Ball now, Albert Amoah ball and then next one. He scored a beautiful goal. So oh here goes now Albert Amoah Ashana. Watch our efficiency or penalty box. What they go against Karela? 1 touch and no share. They go against Accra Lions. We send your opinion ball to atrem after say your cop Chimano. And today's game, or then a 90 funny control ball from Patrick Essiedo, rather than a 9 benkum a ball shot in the to atrem. So, or the qualities of a striker, finishing in the penalty box. But idea about Albert Amoah aside can on here say he's able to play the ball. Otimi boa ebo ball no, ono ball no. I say ebo ball ne ko. Inti otimi beda wings, beden benkum beden ifa. And again, his energy level was a delight to watch in today's game. And he deserved the man of the match award. And Oma every Asante Kotoko fan hope. GDS say attack no. Say ho ye kakra bia. Nyenya players 1-2 bi beka ho. He can replace Mukwala in terms of the goal contribution of Steve Dese Mukwala for Asante Kotoko last season. And that is Albert Amoah. Now the third observation. Most of the people are talking about the third observation. Say John Yeboah, Osi Asante Kotoko energy level did not disappear in the second half. I remember Omo follow channel yi unsubscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Maybe can wa say during the break, Kotoko players need be 2 kwano. The kind of trainer na Kotoko say half park training, they were pushing the boys in terms of the capability of the heart, the ability of the heart to work for a long time. That is stamina. Yenyina kim say coach Ogum ne pre-match interview. O kan wa sem say e ade a wa ye ho adwuma me be kan wa ha. Say Kotoko ye say adwuma ne observe from training. And then in today's game, to some extent you appreciate the fact that Asante Kotoko really did not drop in terms of the energy level of the players. Throughout the game, the energy was high. On the football there, ube no bobi. So there were times that SAMARTEX so be jibo na bo ache Kotoko. But on say your matches ni bebrani here Kotoko a. Eduru baby ultimately say mrante na bre. But in today's game, The story was a bit different. And that is the third observation. Positive energy from the Kotoko setup. The fourth observation is that the 3-back system from Coach Ogu, it neutralized the wings of SAMARTEX. Coach Nankasa Kasa. Ose wingers, was checking SAMARTEX, the scouting report on SAMARTEX. They use their wings a lot. But Kotoko decided to cut 3-back and we keep a clean sheet. And it was a game, I'm not sure so Kotoko cheat and I'll bet me I say, oh, her boy now we show. Say, I say, SAMARTEX were creating decent chances against Asante Kotoko. That was not the story. They were not able to create decent chances or give Kotoko pressure. It was a match. Frederick Asare was tested, but it was a game. I said Asare needed to come to the party because he had Bob Rono. I didn't see that. And the understanding of the 3 players at the back, Samba, Blay, Ablo, at the back was excellent. And then Utimu said, if it's about physical or more, passing from the back. Asare Jebona we piam omna we jam away, and they were building from the back in an excellent form. So Kotoko keep clean sheet. What this means that Frederick Asare in the Ghana Premier League we keep clean sheet against Insuatremai, clean sheet against Accra Lions, and clean sheet against Timwa. Your friend SAMARTEX. Inti Asare keep 3 clean sheets in 4 matches. And 4 home matches are Kotoko conceded 1 goal. And still talking about the Kotoko defense, for you to understand how solid Kotoko defense is now. In 6 matches, Asante Kotoko conceded 2 goals. Now, as a Kotoko bought 3 matches, Asante conceded 1 goal. And that is the story of Asante Kotoko this season. Now, still talking about Kotoko. All the matches Asante Kotoko they've scored a goal. They scored against Karela. They scored against Chelsea. Scored against Young Apostles in Swatrema, Accra Lions, any team your friend is SAMARTEX. Just that they've been scoring 1 goal. But Kotoko share in every match. But they've considered just 2 goals. 2 goals in 6 matches. That is how solid Asante Kotoko defense, are in the Ghana Premier League. Now moving forward to the 5th observation. Patrick Esiedu was a delight to watch. Elvis Shea did not show up in today's game. Me come you know boom. Esiedu nenya assist ma Kotoko. As a left wing back, Oseje kwanim ho, ena oteki on the defender. Ja ball num, enema Albert Amwa share. He supported Albert Amwa to me. He supported Albert Amwa much better than Abrantia, your friend Elvis Shebafo. I didn't really see Awuche in his element. Awuche as a number 10, Otimi for number 9, and then he was a bit silent, kakra. Mesha Hawana Albert Amwa, or ha Kofi Agbesima, and Ebenezer Aqua, Mehu Awuche sa. But coach loved him and used him in the entire minute. But if I'm talking about players offensively, Omoye Ejima, Patrick Esiedu, his runs, his recovery. Nti me anya mo at a point coach ni uniform de Dauda Saka by say Saka so mebo as a wing back because means at that time no na kwaba it na say coach ni uniform na adwuma no etwa so but Awuche clearly this was not a match with me setting the place ablaze. But moving forward, I think in your next game, if you want to maintain your position at this particular starting 11 more esa o ma o keka no kosoro e chen de yahwe in the Ghana Premier League, especially in today's game. Well, we cannot talk about OBUASI today and ignore the fans and the pitch, and that's the 6th observation. May I assure Senka, yehe bono, any who Senka park nenya kebeka huasem. May I assure si ebo shebon na chitafo na nkwa kebeka huasem. Attendance was massive, and the pitch is solid. May I assure say yeshe Ghana League na yebono. Si enya abotre twitwa other venues amawa, you attest to the fact that the OBUASI pitch is looking green, fresh and standard than most of the pitches in the Ghana League. Your starting league, that was not the story. To what I said, that was not the story because you share Kotoko Young Apostles. People were even saying that they didn't Asante Kotoko Abrankese. Because now Asante Kotoko team ye share mo boya. Eheba amubo ya. Born how many young apostles boy and mo bread because park in people talked about it. Now Brankase park in today china mo pe Obuasi. But I think after a month, it will be difficult for somebody to make that comment. Because when you watch the pitch, you see that a new improvement. And the attendance, which was also going to be a problem, say Obuasi, but Kotoko young apostles omukoye. Kotoko even against Inswatrema, against Accra Lions, solid attendance. And it was also a delight to watch. Tiambo echita for Nabaso, ewo om attendance. Well, injury strike BM, and that's my 7th observation. Obi a share game no monitor bi a who say Michael Chejamana and game because we pra. And again, now Abrantia, your friend Lord Amwa, was also taken out because at a point no Olympic. Kotoko team ne down, they say squad name Dawson. A smart any Yakub Krakon Eddie and Commoners, I say. Players to do a work Kotoko Abba form. So I'm just hoping and praying that at the end of the day, Asante Kotoko team ne down. What I say? Players na and ne ebia bibi nti omolempo ye no. Michael Change amna de so hwe ekra no de the stretcher. And a time ni free park and so stretcher near the time ni free park because na Nancy and cried about Lord Amwadi ofri mu. Yes, there is Emmanuel Korte, and the good news that Babaya recover. And the other good news that Samuel Tinedu has started training. But Kotoko here every player available from now to January for Kotoko to remain competitive because Kotoko ankasan amfa players bebre. Kotoko amfa players bebre this season. And to say pre-prabesisimu Kotoko might end up giving youth team players a chance, which is a gamble. Maybe at time now coach and why youth team players so man a chance, maybe enduri. But pre-prantibus are forced. So let's just hope that Lord any Chejamna Prano enye anything massive. I ebe ha omo ewo omujumedia omudi for Team FN Asante Kotoko. Now moving forward, Mamemfa we soon peace now. I think Michael Chage, Andrews in team man, my 8th observation, is an unsung hero in the Kotoko team. Me I sure say Chage am no born a troka. Ye nyina be ka say den tina coach ogum de nebo. But also boni ya yenka. He's playing very well. He's playing very, very well for Asante Kotoko. But it looks like we don't talk about that. The performance of of Andrews in team menu. Yenka. Senkobone basa me sure senki nyina ki atu ani aguso and our player be ni dentina ogumu yusu no aden waji ska ogumo. We even see some of these comments before matches. But when he plays for Kotoko, you hardly see him making mistakes. This is a season that me sure say we are talking about best players for Kotoko, but nobody talks about him because naturally defensive midfielders in 10 years basobodie. They be able attacking midfielders abaso and attackers and attackers but we hardly talk about a defensive midfielder. Andrews in team men deserve applause for his top performance. Ni engine was he ran and he's the protector of the Kotoko defense. On the board defense, one by a trana and about na Kotoko defenders and all. And Tiambo Andrews in team menu abaso. We don't do that often, but I think he's been solid. Now, a Jumana or yeno, and what thing? He's been solid for Team FN Asante Kotoko. And so far, I am impressed with the output of the Emma Team FN Asante Kotoko. Wadaneti. So we won't delve so much. Initial comments. May observe free game no. And my dad actually Eddie Amau. I think the new signings of Asante Kotoko every game piano keeps giving us a reason to believe in them. I think this recruitment team of Asante Kotoko, this particular season, recruitment, recruitment, not because it's been solid. Players now got form on Bijina Park as well. So Wisdom Bassi free bench by be dan ho kakra. Dauda Saka free bench so by ebe dan ho kakra be on ebe yi kecheni ade ha. Eme he send ye nyomebeko. One player I'm hoping he will get his form back is Peter Aqua. I'm just hoping Peter will get his form back. Because this season, if you are checking the contribution of Peter Aqua, Asante Kotoko enim ho eni soro sa. Aqua contribution wo Kotoko enim ho no eni soro sa. So I'm just hoping that gradually Peter Aqua can get his form back. Because now, system way no, last season now we check here, na player back one na system way. 3 back na Kotoko boy no Bobby Pai Peter Aqua na ball right wing back. You see ball na Lodamu abona no odin. Inti se coach Ogum. Epese pat Peter Aqua ba. Ese Aqua peja ne ball no. Se Aqua peja ne ball no ma. Ebe den e di amane pass be wura Asante Kotoko team. So these are my observations. I'm giving every player in the team the applause. Coach Ogum Sono, I think said tactically what idea against Nuruddin. Me, I'm not having a single problem with a 1-goal project. Me and Hamid that. Because last season, after 6 matches, na Kotoko, we need 2 matches. What I say? But this season, after 6 matches, Kotoko, we need 4. That is the difference. Last season, first match, Kotoko ne Heart of Lions draw. Kotoko kolusu to Babian Go Stars. And Asante Kotoko Bisabe ball draw against Karela. And a Kotoko Kosha Accra Lions Beshe Diana. So the first 5 matches of Asante Kotoko, what I say? Win against Diana, win against Accra Lions, draw against Karela, draw against Heart of Lions, 8 points. And at match day 6, Kotoko Nation Service Kobo 2-2 draw. Oh, Abrankesi. After 6 matches, now Asante Kotoko 9 points last season. But this season, Kotoko winning 4, non quite 12. And Wabo draw me, which is 2. To say Kotoko 14 points with the 1-goal project. But last season, after 6 matches, now Kotoko 9 points. So on paper, basic mathematics, basic calculations, Asante Kotoko have 5 points more at this stage after 6 matches this season compared to first 6 matches last season. That is the story of Asante Kotoko. And that is the improvement. And at the end of the day, you have to give credit to the entire Asante Kotoko team for the wonderful performance. Me sure say en Kenya sahane tie na nka adia faswa ke nyina ebeka. Nti Kotoko team no my idea. And I think say week Kotoko betime nya na sumdwe to prepare. As of now, you have official communique from the FA as to when Kotoko bebo against a team or a friend Legon Cities. But in Kotoko next match, away. You can't player ratings ni later. But I have something I may in the next week. And then I wanted to open the phone lines. But surprisingly, feedback been may change so. Our next live. Right after the game, I'll open phone lines. Right after the game, I'll open phone lines. Even before the game, I'll open the phone lines for people to drop their observations or their expectations. And after the game, I'll open the phone lines. So, we still have NIPA 740 on the live, but this is where I wrap it up. John Yabua, what's this Obed? Your lips. The story behind my lips is an accident. I had an accident, but I'll talk about that later. Yes, or more money time. I think it's my car radio so that Manoa Sieno. Nyamenkwa KBA Gase Ubed Mini Nanka Manoa Sieniho. So I had a serious accident and on a jam, the scar. Mama Noa Sien in Ayoko. To be obey me be added. Obey me ultimately, no. Mark them at that year. So, John, that is your explanation. Inquire man, no pink, but it's fancy. We talk about all that later. More to come on Porcupine Stand with Sir Obed. Philip Ade, great. Ubia watching Bia Damase. Now, let me see if I can read some comments. So, Obed, I told you in the morning that Kotoko will win. Yedo Biase, energy level number form. I wanted to read the comments. some of the comments. Second round there, a be brutal, of course. Second round be brutal. 1 goal win for Asante Kotoko, and run you through the Ghana Premier League. Goal Stars Eshe Adriana in Swatreman winning. Vision FC ni be chamber draw. Had to full board draw against Dreams FC. Brekum Chelsea share 3-1 and Kotoko share 1-0. So what that means is that the Ghana Premier League table, you still have Bebiani Gold Stars on top with 15 points. Asante Kotoko 14 points. Midiama 14 points. Brekum Chelsea were 13. SAMARTEX that's what 10. And the rest continues in the Ghana Premier League. So Kotoko with a game in hand, a win for Kotoko will mean that Asante Kotoko will be at the top of the league with 2 points. Yes, about at that top of the league in that game against Lagos Cities. Until then, our match Mebaso Kotoko at the second position. Aha, anybody will be asked, "Ewo do match train, ewo channel you." Yes, officially we are here to receive a confirmation on when Asante Kotoko everybody has standing game. Eba, yɛde says Sam medawase pa. Dua a blessing was medawase. Johnny Abua. I one day tell you the story. One day I'll tell you the story. Na bibi etimi akoye. Obia medamase. It's been good. I'm happy that Asante Kotoko edim kunim. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.
And a new one, a year, around here, Albert Camua, and our famous 5 and our coach, Kamara, our friend, Emmanuel Mama, bench was a line up. Formerly of Nations FC, and I've been so any Japan, Samsung, and Richmond Darko, Samsung, somewhere Tatamansa, Baba Kuchibo, and I've been Awaji, Abubakar, said Abubakar, no, and I've been so any Buffalo, when I'm say, one more bench at the Emma Bobo quality near the SAMARTEX 1996, and no air the free air, but now, who said Man City Fashion 2.